What if I told you we had it all wrong? The way we were taught to look at food has created an unnecessary battle. It's created unnecessary guilt and has brought on a result of a vicious cycle. So let me ask you this. Have you ever eaten something and instantly thought, why did I just do that? I just ruined my whole day. I have. Honestly, too many times to recall. And that guilt, it used to control me. As a society, we've labeled food as good or bad, and then labeled ourselves with it. Like somehow eating a salad makes you a good person, and eating a burger with fries makes you bad. But that's not true. So stick around for a practical solution. Labeling food as good or bad has had such a huge impact, mentally, emotionally, and physically. We put food into two little boxes, good and bad. That's it. And then we put them up against each other. We think we're supposed to eat nothing but the good food and none of the bad. But that isn't realistic. It isn't true. And it isn't sustainable. This is where the vicious cycle comes into play. The labels make it feel like you can't eat certain foods ever again, aka restriction. And when you do, you feel extremely guilty about it. That guilt enhances the pull towards those foods, making them feel even more desirable and tempting, and potentially leads to overeating. But once we lift that restriction, when all foods are available, something amazing happens. You can actually start figuring out what you truly want. When we let go of food morality, these labels of good versus bad, we can see it for what it is. Food is fuel, enjoyment, and connection, not a measure of our worth. Food choices don't define you as good or bad. You're simply a person nourishing yourself in different ways. When I shifted this mindset, I noticed I ate more balanced and without obsession. So here's a practical way to shift. Start practicing what I call neutral food language. Instead of saying cheat meal, try all foods fit. Instead of calling something bad food, say it's less nutrient dense. And when guilt shows up, replace that thought with, this food doesn't define me. So I want to hear from you. Have you ever felt guilty after eating? What was the situation? Let's talk about it in the comments. And if this message helped you today, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and check out my last video on hunger versus craving. Because when you prioritize you, you feel true.